Hey, Krollory here. I'm gonna show you how to tap the Through the Fire and Flames intro in 3 different ways. So, the first way, and this will be on slowest speed at first, is you use your middle finger to hit the reds and the yellows when they come down, holding green the entire time with index. And you use your middle finger on your other hand, or your index, it doesn't really matter, whichever you're best at, to hit the blues and the oranges. So it'll look a little bit like this when you're playing it. And this is a pretty hard thing to learn at first, so don't get discouraged. Okay, so that one's one that you can do, and that's pretty good to learn, except your fingers will be moving at twice the speed because they have to hit 2 notes when the other hand could be doing it. And for a bit of an easier one for some people, not for me, but not anymore anyway, is you use the same finger to hit the reds, but you use your ring finger to hit the yellows, and you keep your middle finger hitting the blues and oranges. So it'll look a bit like this. Remember to hold green the entire time, because that's probably the most important part. And that's pretty easy to learn. The only problem is sometimes you may not be fast enough to switch the fingers across, which might make it a little bit slower. The third method's pretty hard to learn, but I think it's worth it in the end, and that's the way that I Am Chris for Life plays it, which starts off with, well, this is my adaptation of it anyway, is your middle finger starts off on red, then this finger hits the yellow, your tapping finger moves down to blue, and you just continue to alternate hands. And that way your hands are only moving like half the speed that they would for, say, the first method, since you're hitting every 2 notes with your hand, with whatever hand that you want to talk about. But so it looks a bit like this, but if you're only learning the intro, then probably don't start with this one. It's pretty hard to get used to. Yeah, whatever, what happened there. So on full speed they'll look like this. This is the first method, going like that. So that's the first method. The second one, using these 2 fingers to hit the reds and the yellows. And the third method, which is probably the hardest to get on full speed anyway, but it's pretty worth it. So that's how to tap that, and to get better, I guess, at tapping before you try to do Through the Fire and Flames, there's a couple of songs that you can practice. First I'd say the easiest would be Monsters. If you play the Monsters, you go into Monsters on Expert and play Bridge C, it says AKA Weedly Weedly, and what you want to do is hold down green the entire time and just tap the lower ones like this. once you've mastered that, I don't know, go into training and figure out a way to hit that yourself if you don't like that. The other one is Knights of Cydonia. Oh, an expert in Galloping Triplets. You want to hold down green again and hit the lower ones with this hand, so it'll look like this. And so that's just a couple of songs that can get you into the habit of tapping, and then when you can do that you might be able to give Through the Fire and Flames a shot, and yeah, you could even beat it. So good luck to those out there who want to try and tap it the ways that I demonstrated. I'll put up more videos later hopefully, and catch you later.